If you're a social media manager, then you are about to head into one of the busiest seasons of the year. Yes, while other people are taking off, you actually play such an important role for businesses throughout the entire holiday season. For this exact reason, I've put together today's video on how you can create your holiday content strategy so that you can not only survive but thrive this holiday season. So whether you're a social media manager or agency owner, I'm going to help you maximize your engagement and sales throughout the holidays with our partner Cloud Campaign. Hey, my name is Mail and I own a $500,000 social media marketing agency, and I now teach social media managers how to do the same. If you want to become a high-paying social media manager, I actually have a free resource for you that I'm linking down below. Now let's dive in. The first thing you want to do, like yesterday, is create a holiday roadmap. So as the social media manager, you're not always in charge or responsible for the entire marketing plan. But now is the time to check in with your clients and see what the overarching strategy is so that you can make sure social media and what you manage is taken care of and aligned with all the other efforts. So some of our clients are running ads, other clients are doing other campaigns with their partners, all of that good stuff. And so we want to align ourselves accordingly. So in our last monthly meeting, I went over all of this with our clients to check in and see, hey, are we doing a Black Friday sale? Are we not? Sometimes clients will decide last minute, right? And so we want to know right now so that we can prepare, create the assets, and align our content strategy accordingly. So what I would recommend here, if they don't have something like that yet, it's something you can put together, even with a basic Excel sheet, to have an overview of the overarching marketing calendar, which I recommend anyway. But for the holidays specifically, you definitely want to do that because it goes so crazy and it's so busy for the next couple months with the holidays, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas, early Christmas sales, and all of that good stuff that you want to be prepared now. So you could put together a basic Excel sheet for yourself and go over this with a client to see, when are we launching what? Are they doing a wait list for Black Friday? Are they not? Are they launching on Black Friday itself? How do you incorporate the holiday content around that, right? So all of that good stuff you need to know so that you can plan the social media strategy accordingly and say, hey, since we're promoting so heavily around the end of November, we want to create a lot of awareness content leading up to that. So we're not going to sell anything until we get to that day, and then we can really sell hard to our audience without fatiguing them. So again, create an overarching roadmap so that you, your client, and any other parties on your team, on your client's team that are involved are on the same page. The second thing you want to do is to prioritize your efforts during the holiday season. So depending on what your agency offers and what kind of services you do for clients, you want to prioritize the platforms that you actually see the most return. So according to a report by Sprout Social, they actually found that 84% of customers are actually on Instagram. So for a lot of businesses, Instagram and Facebook are actually leading in purchases throughout the holidays. So if you have a LinkedIn client, or maybe this client has multiple platforms, you might want to put more effort into Instagram during the holiday season if you see the most return there. Or perhaps for the holiday season, you say, we're going to repurpose everything through a platform like Cloud Campaign that I'll get into a little bit later on, and making sure that our content makes the most out of it, right? And so you want to keep in mind that the holidays strategy, and especially if you have launches and sales, looks quite differently than your regular content schedule. You may have to create more content because there's more noise on these platforms. It's more saturated, more people are posting. And so again, like I said earlier, it depends whether your client is running other efforts or doing things like ads, so that you may not be pushing organic as much, but the ads will then already funnel people into their offer. So you need to kind of see where your efforts will pay off the most for your client. If you are looking to repurpose content, especially throughout the holidays, to go to all the platforms and make sure you really make a hard push, then make sure you check out Cloud Campaign. They have a free trial, and repurpose content through their social media management platform to any platform. So you want to make sure you're set before the holidays to do that and can create an amazing holiday case study and blow your clients away with the results and less effort. Now, the third thing you want to do is to immerse yourself into the holiday spirit. So outside of course, sales and pushing those results and all of those things, we want to drive engagement. Now, there's no better way to do this than hopping onto the holiday trends, the fun content, the entertaining Halloween content. So a big one for Halloween, for example, is a haunted house but. And you can tailor this to any industry if you haven't seen it yet. Something to check out. I have a lot of fun with those. And what you see with the holidays is that often they kind of repeat themselves from last year or the years before. So you can kind of predict what direction it's going. But at the same time, I would recommend to leave some space open so that you can hop on trends as they come in a little bit later on. Now, if you need any help on finding these trends, I will actually show you. Instead of Instagram, you can simply look for, let's say, Thanksgiving, right? This is something that's coming up. So you can kind of see what other people are doing. You see templates they're using. They're already having fun with it. And you can simply scroll through them for ideas. This is also how you could say, find audio that are Thanksgiving themed already, but the For You page will show tons of reels and content that people are doing. Now note that these are not always all new, but it's a great way to kind of see what people are doing and already get a head start of creating that type of content or preparing the concept that you want to use with clients when the day comes. So maybe you can already have the messaging ready, you can already have the captions ready, important hashtags, and that way you're ready to roll once Thanksgiving comes around and all of that good stuff. And obviously schedule out your content so that you're not the stressed social media manager during the holidays. So with that being said, the fourth thing you would need is to work smarter and not harder with your holiday content strategy. What do we mean by that? We already talked about repurposing content, right? Where you can, so that you can blow your clients away and have content really do its work for you. And just because you're an agency owner or social media manager doesn't mean you can't enjoy the holidays, right? You don't need to be on your phone all the time, but instead you need a trusted scheduler like Cloud Campaign, where you can simply schedule out all of the content ahead of time, get it approved by clients ahead of time, so that you can also enjoy the holidays yourself and do a quick check-in on the day off to see if everything went live and did well. But you need to work smarter and not harder, especially because the holidays can be so stressful if you're not prepared. What I love about Cloud Campaign for agencies as well as social media managers that manage multiple clients is that you can have all these workflows within one tool. So they actually have the approval process inside of their platform with an internal and external approval process. The internal one is just you and your team, and the client can't see all the back and forth. And then the external one is your team with the client, so that once they hit approved, it automatically schedules into the calendar and goes live. That is how you work smarter and not harder. So if you want to give Cloud Campaign a try, they have a completely free 14-day trial. But if you do love them as much as I do, then make sure you use my code MILU15 because you actually get 15% off your plan. Now, I hope these tips will get you ready from surviving to thriving during the holiday season, because I know there's a lot to come. Our team is working hard on the holiday season already right now. So let me know if this video was helpful, if you need more content like this, and I wish you the best of luck with the upcoming holiday season.